prudent what? Structure in the document. We came to independence, and they can even admit it in one of their documents. The first estate to be constructed, to be built by the Nairobi County Government, was Uhuru Estate. Uhuru what? Uhuru Estate. Why is Block 51 unique? Because it sits on one piece of land, Maringo, Ofafa, and Lumumba. And in that one piece of land, you realize that's where the whole issue is. No title deed. The other time he told that county, he told the Senate committee in last year March, we were preserving the lands. That was not the role of the county government. It's the role of the National Lands Commission, not the county government. Why did they come in 2021? Because that was the expiry of the duration. They are waiting for the expiry of the duration of the historical injustice. That's when they came and ambushed us. Our parents have gone to the graves crying fall of what the county government did to them. How did they play the fall? They took the first cards, which had a lot of things. Now they gave us the cards, which now had the social housing thing. When they gave us those cards, when our parents went to ask in 1988, they asked the councillor by then, Sami Mbogwa, tunataka nyumba zetu. The only thing they could tell us is, wapi imeandikwa hiyo? Knowing very well when they had come from the village, they never knew anything related with the law and housing. The governor, each and every time they ambush us, through SMS, unlike before, when they advertise one, two, three things in the media. I'm talking of the print media. We have the copies of the print medias with us. When we had the first engagement with them, that's why I say we cannot trust them. They keep on shifting goalposts. We agreed all what had been discussed, which we presented to the Senate committee last year, for them to avail. After availing, we agree on certain issues, which they said, kama iko hivyo, kama ni ukweli, we shall honor it. We agreed the secretary and our secretary, they meet, they synchronize the meeting minutes, it become one document, not a public participation, a document for the minutes. From that time, they have been taking us in circles, ambushing us with things which are not there. Only for the March 2022, we were invited to go to the NMS offices, NMS/NTCG offices at KCC. Because we kept on asking them, if you can't honor these minutes, how will you honor the agreement? They came with a shambolic document. They said, now here it is, you people start signing now, this is a document. We refused to sign the document because what it contained was not what we agreed with them. Some of the things we agreed was, they come with the title deed of the land, Block 51. They come with the design of the houses and everything. And then before that, when they had even started the process, they told us to register. They engaged us first in July 1st, 2021. And yet, if you check on the document, the expression of interest was advertised in January 2021. And as per the Constitution says, public participation, we have to be engaged. They never did that. They said whenever they'll be coming on the ground, they will be accompanied by any member of the resident association, which never took place. And one of the person who contravened those things is in the house with us from the county government side. He used to come akijificha the way the Maringo chairman has said. They could even come with cameras in some double cabin vehicles, wanapiga picha kidogo. We don't know what they are doing. When they see the residents, they run away. So we wondered, is this an open project? If you check on the EOI, and if you check on
what is the name of the person?
Kemboi is in this room. We have even the video.
Who is Kemboi? I want you to be explicit.
Yeah, Kemboi
works with the.
He's the chief housing officer.
Yeah, just.
The chief housing officer, Mr. Kemboi.
Okay,
yeah.
That's continue.
Yes. They continue doing all that.
Just point of order. What video do you have? You said you had a video of him running away or what?
Doing some surveying of the land at the AB zone.
Okay, proceed.
Yes. Even as the governor says, they're in touch with the people. We do pay rents. Do they maintain the houses? Ask them which was the last time they maintained those houses. We have just become a milking cow. I think I will stop with that leave for my chairman Mugonda because of time.
Okay.
Just one question, Chair, to Mr. Asega.
Go ahead, Senator.
Mr. Asega, we have a report here from the county government on this public participation. They say there's an exercise at Lumumba Social Hall on the 25th of May 2023. Were you present at that exercise?
I was present. And when
did you get opportunity to say the things that you are telling the Senate today?
We were present. Our main role was just to listen to what they've come to tell us.
So you didn't tell them any of these things?
They said, no, tumambwa tu tuwasomei karatasi, tulipouliza, wakatuelezea, ati hii karatasi, tumambwa tusipatie mtu. That was the estate officer.
Okay.
Estate officer Lumumba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chair, another supplementary. Chair, with what Mr. Asega has just said, what then, as per your own question, Chair, is the ask from him representing Lumumba?
Yes.
What
we expect from the county government is for them to come and hold a public participation. We discussed some of the things we are raising here, one of them being the ownership of the land. Immediately settle the issue of the ownership of the land, that's when we shall now discuss about the project.
Okay, I guess just as I said, I like concretizing what I'm trying to get into the theme, and that's why actually, if you had about substantive questions, the four of them, now they are coming out, Governor. I'd ask about the question of successive tenancies, which was basically substantially the issue of is there an ownership problem or this. But for you particularly, Asega, you have referred to session paper number 3.
Yes.
Which was a contract of finance proposals.
Yes.
For the Nairobi African Housing Project.
Yes.
Are you telling this committee that in your humble view, or rather your understanding, that session paper was a contractual agreement that the tenancy payments you were making were towards ownership?
Yes.
I want that to be very clear so that
yes.
It's a substantive issue, Senator, so that you take it note. That is your understanding as residents.
That is my understanding.
Yes.
Adding unto what I was not born in Pumwa, I was born in.
Yes. So you and that's why I was talking about succession, because you brought the issue of your parents.
Yes.
Who might have been privy to this understanding, and that's why you have filed that contractual paper with us.
Yes.
That's the understanding?
Yes.
Senators, I want to take note of that.
That's okay, Chair. So
yes.
Then the only thing that then we would ask is that we conclude these things.
Sure, Senator.
So have you tabled that agreement that says that you're paying this rent towards ownership of the house? That's yes. One.
Yes.
And secondly, so what are the residents of Lumumba claiming? Are they claiming the land and the houses, or just the land and not the house? What do you own there? Is it the land and the house, or just the land?
The residents of Lumumba, first and foremost, they are claiming the land. That is number one. And then secondly, when it comes to the issue of houses, it's a matter of discussion amongst the residents.
Chair, I want to finally just let him clarify whether this dispute, a dispute about ownership of land, there's places you can take those disputes.
Yes.
I don't think that sitting with the county governor, you cannot discuss and agree who owns what.
Yes.
So which institutions are handling that dispute about the ownership of Lumumba and Maringo and Jericho?
Yes. What we did, we had to go apply to the National Lands Commission. We had to give our place. Then Commissioner Fatma had to release a team to come on the ground. A team of surveyors. Fatma herself, the surveyor was by the name of Paddy. They came on the ground. They did the survey they started with Maringo, then they came to Lumumba, then they went to Ofafa. And they said they are doing that pegging because in the records, this land does not have any owner. That's why it doesn't have an LR number.
So your position, or what you're telling this committee, is that this dispute is before the National Lands Commission on ownership, not the size or whether who has the title. Who owns this land is a question before the Land Commission, the National Land Commission.
Yes, it's before the Land Commission. And when we did a follow-up, we had to do a follow-up, the National Lands Commission.
Use the mic, please.
We had to do a follow-up, the National Lands Commission. Then after doing a follow-up, sometime back, it was last year, we were summoned by Commissioner Fatma. She told us, we have realized the Nairobi, that is immediately the governor had just come from the Senate committee, this committee of roads and housing. She told us, we have realized the county government has got the title deed. What we asked her was, how comes they have a title deed and the governor admitted before the Senate committee on roads and housing in front of all media cameras, the county government does not have a title deed? Now, where have they gotten it from?
Now, these documents have come from you, right?
Yes.
There's a letter here inviting you to a hearing before the National Lands Commission on 30th of April.
Yes.
You are aware of this?
Yeah, they ambushed us over the weekend.
What do you mean by, how much time do you need? Because you seem to be very knowledgeable about the history of this matter. Even if I woke you up in the middle of the night to appear before this committee, you are telling how much time do you need? Because we can also help you.
No.
This letter is dated 23rd of April, and they are calling for a meeting on 30th of April, which is a 7-day notice.
In fact, we had a meeting yesterday evening, all the 3 estates, discussing about that letter. Why are we not in agreement with the letter? The letter came through someone who was just a coordinator, and he left the association a long time ago. We have been writing to the National Lands Commission directly as Lumumba Resident Association.
So you are saying you will not attend this hearing?
I'm still answering your question, Senator.
No, I guess we need to make some progress.
Yes.
Let's make progress.
Yes.
And I want you to be very honest with us, because we have been more than honest with you.
Yes.
As a senator, you know how much we have dwelt on this matter.
Yes.
Chair, as a senator of Nairobi, one of the frustrations I have, and I have to express this because I've said it to Chairman Mgonda, I've said it to Sam, is that there appears to be a hesitation from you to resolve this question. That whenever there is opportunity for that conversation to happen, you look for excuses for that conversation not to happen. Chairman, if the National Land Commission has invited you, and you have rightly said they are the ones who should be able to resolve this question, even if they call you today or tomorrow, honestly speaking, what is wrong with appearing before the National Lands Commission?
We have no objection, but
you are saying it should come through you. The invitation should come through you.
No, I'll give you the reason why we are still discussing of it. The letter, we received it on Saturday in the evening, not a working day. And it never came through the official channel. It came through someone.
Senator Wambua,
Please, Chairman, you are representing the chairman. Please let's make progress on this matter.
Yes.
Are you disputing the contents of this letter?
We are not disputing. We can avail ourselves anytime.
Are you disputing the contents of this letter?
We are not disputing.
You're not disputing.
We are not disputing.
Then if you're not disputing, what is the problem?
We will appear.
And the problem is how it came to you. I mean, really, surely. This is a serious matter.
Yes.
Please, let's make progress on this matter, Chair.
Yes, we will appear before it.
Chair.
Senator Chute.
Yes, I want to ask Chair a specific question. Question number one. All these years, our friends have been paying some kind of a rent. I want to know, they were paying to who? Number one. Number two, the governor has just said that he's giving houses to the former tenants. What is his take on this? Is he agreeing to it or not?
We don't refuse. But one thing, we are not trusting the Nairobi County government. They don't honor their promises.
The first question is, you've been paying rent. You've been paying to who? Which institution?
Nairobi County government.
So now you are telling us...
You know, Chair, I just want to... Chair, just let me make this point.
Please, go ahead, Senator.
That I would very much want. You know,
yes.
One of the things you have not told the Chair is that this dispute arose in the 80s. I think it's 1987. Your senator was 5 years. Senator Eddie, who is chairing, I don't think he was born yet. We want to resolve this question once and for all. Yes. Before I leave this Senate,
yes,
I want to be able to have resolved this. And I'm sure there is a commitment on the part of the county government also to make sure that there is finality.
Yes.
And because this is a house of records, the governor has said certain things, and I want him to say it himself regarding that question of ownership. But what I wanted to request, these are constitutional bodies that are mandated to settle these disputes.
Yes.
Disputes regarding land ownership, you have rightly identified to be the National Land Commission.
Yes.
I want to make a request, a very passionate request to you, that just the way you have been cooperating with this committee, whenever we call you, I don't hear you complaining about notice, about who has brought the letter. I send text messages to you directly, all of you here.